Welcome to the Personal Growth Channel, where we talk all things to help you grow as a person. I'm Tami, your host. We're going to talk about sugar. I was driving behind a school bus yesterday, and of course, when they stop to let the kids off, you have to stop. So I'm watching these kids get off the bus, and the majority of them were overweight. I mean, like big. And these three teenage boys stood out to me, in particular this one. All of them were at least a good 200 pounds, if not more. And one of them, it's funny, but it's sad, one of them had bigger boobs than I do. And I was thinking, that poor kid needs a bra. He was bouncing all over the place. And then after the bus took off, what do I see coming up the sidewalk next to me? I see an older dude on a bicycle. I swear he must have been 400 pounds. He was huge. And I'm just shaking my head, and I'm thinking, this is sad. No wonder they call the standard American diet sad. I said, geez, if this is how they are now, and they're not even 30 yet, where are these people going to be when they hit 40, 50, 60? That's a scary thought. Stay tuned, and I'll run through some ideas of where I think this is going and what I think is actually the cause. So the sugar and beverage industries are telling people basically, if you drink soda, liquid sugar, the way you can keep down your weight is just by exercising more. You can still consume our products, but you need to move more. That's the problem with childhood obesity, and that's how we're going to solve it. Please. Do you know that big sugar and big beverage industries that have pretty much control of the world under their spell with their sugar is the actual obesity epidemic problem? They are the ones that are lobbying in the government and throwing their billions of dollars at politicians to keep the laws or the rules in their favor so they can keep putting sugar products out there to the public in the largest quantities as possible, and continue to deny that there is a link between their sugar products and obesity. And it's not just with children, it's with adults as well. So if you're one of the people out there that are actually addicted to drinking soda, like you have to have maybe 3 cans minimum, I can understand the struggle, even though I don't personally drink soda anymore myself. But there was a time when I was younger that I did, and I drank a lot of it. And I, personally had a lot of health issues from excess sugar consumption. And I mean, it wasn't just the weight gain. It was also, I had nosebleeds. Just randomly out of the blue, I'd be walking around the store with my mom, and all of a sudden my nose would be bleeding. And I've been checked out. There's nothing wrong with me. Doctors didn't point any fingers at how I was consuming my food or beverages. They didn't say anything about my diet being the problem. And not only did I have nosebleeds, but I also had a lot of urinary tract infections, UTIs. And not to mention, if I even remember, that I always had a lot of problems with my tonsils, tonsillitis. Now, can I say that there is a definite link between my health issues and sugar? I can't, I don't have any proof. No, I can't. But all I know is that ever since I cut sugar out of my diet, and I mean drastically cut it out, and switched the beverages for water, I've felt better. And as an adult, I have never once had any of those issues. I've trimmed down, I continue to trim down, and I lead a better lifestyle. So the bottom line is basically this. You have to take your health into your own hands. If you need help with a sugar addiction, I'm really not the person to tell you how to do it. All I can recommend is cold turkey, or possibly weaning yourself. Like if you're doing 3 cans a day, try to cut down to 2, then cut down to 1, and then replace it with something more, beneficial, nutritious for your body. The bottom line is you don't want type 2 diabetes. You don't want to live that way and be on meds the rest of your life. You don't want high cholesterol or heart disease or cancer, because all of these chronic diseases stem from excess sugar in your diet. And just remember, it's not just the drinks of sugar that you're consuming, and it's not just soda. Sugar is everywhere, and sugar is in every form. You've got beet sugar, you've got cane sugar, you've got refined sugar, and you've got corn syrup. And all of these are technically poison for your body. You have to be vigilant in the products that you buy and the food that you consume. You are in charge of you. The doctor, don't even bother asking the doctor what to do, because they're not trained. Most of them don't even hardly have any training in nutrition and what to eat and what to drink. They're just going to tell you to follow the food pyramid. And, honestly, the food pyramid, look where it's gotten us. Look where it's gotten us. So think about it. This is actually food for thought, no pun intended. Hey, if you agree with what I had to say, drop me a comment, let me know. Or if you disagree, do the same. I'd like to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do a thumbs up or a thumbs down. All of it helps this channel grow, because this is the Personal Growth Channel, and we all need to grow to be somebody better in the future. Until next time.